Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a video covering the Topping DX9, just kind of looking at the unit and talking about my general listening impressions. This is a really nice unboxing experience. I almost feel like I'm taking a MacBook out of the packaging here, but once you kind of tear that overlaying layer off, you can get right to the box itself, the unit itself. The Topping DX9 is just an absolutely beautiful unit. Such a beautiful looker with that glass overlay there on top. And you can see the NFCA circuits and the independent power modules for both the amp and the DAC and all of the corresponding circuitry that we can get a little bit of a closer look at. The build of this unit is absolutely stunning. I love the rounded edges, and it's a very thick exterior casing here that never feels hot to the touch. It feels exceptionally premium, and that glass panel on top, again, you can see all of the different elements of the interior on the board itself, including the AK4499 DAC chip, the NFCA circuits, there are 6 of them, and the independent power supplies. Again, it outlines everything there for you in terms of what is inside here. And just looking at it and marveling at it, it really is a signature piece, at least on my desk. Everybody that's walked into my room has been like, what is that thing? So it really is a striking piece, and I think Topping has outdone themselves in terms of the overall aesthetic. Getting to the front panel of the unit, you can see you've got a very nice large knob to control your volume, and then you have 2 amazing looking screens that are very high quality in my personal opinion and very responsive, and I'll get into more of the screens in a bit. You've got your 635, your 44 for headphones or for IEMs, and your XLR, and then this button over here, you can get into the menu settings, and if you push this big knob in, you can go from the different inputs and select either optical, coax, Bluetooth, etc. Of course, using it on my PC right now, I'm straight USB. To enter the menu again, you can hit the little select button on the left, or you can use the included remote. Now, getting to the display, you can actually change a slew of settings, including the brightness, and you can also change the LED on the top glass panel, either turning it off or making it more powerful. Getting to the display features in general, the screen itself, you can swap that to VU, which will show you as you are powering different things. That will go up and it acts in real time and just looks really, really nice and amazing. Getting to the display that I like, I swapped to FFT. This is really nice because as you are playing music or either in game, anything coming through the DAC essentially as audio, you can actually see on a frequency graph the levels of where things fall. So in real time, I can see if audio cues are in the sub-bass region, mid-bass region, mids, etc. For me, very helpful when A and B testing IEMs, which I can power. You can see right now my HPA out is all. You can actually power 3 different things at the same time, 635, 44, XLR, so I can A and B or even A, B, and C test different things at the same time. Again, you can have the input changed from USB, Bluetooth, etc. Out mode, you can either swap from all to HPA line out, pre for the preamp, or just all, and then HPA output again, you can either have as all or just the 635, just the 44, or XLR. I'm just going to leave that as all for now, and then you can change your line out, your pre-output, your gain from high to low, and different little settings here. PCM filter, again, I have as 2 right now. That's just what I'm liking the most right now on the DX9 in game. And then there are a few different things as well, getting into the advanced tab, channel balance, DAC mode, Bluetooth, all certain different types of things there, including the I2S settings, etc. And then, of course, you can factory reset and change the language. So a very intuitive front panel and just a beautiful looking front panel at that. And back panel, you have quite a lot in terms of ins and outs. You've got your XLR balanced pre-out, your RCA pre-out, RCA line out, XLR line out, and then you have your I2S input, coax, optical, USB input, AES input, and then you have your 12-volt trigger in and out, and your power. So the Topping DX9 in terms of sound, I just want to throw out there that this is the first kilobuck all-in-one that I've tried, so I don't really have much of a testing comparison. I have recently tried the Ayune S9C Pro. I absolutely loved that unit, but I had a little bit of noise with sensitive IEMs, and the bass was a little bit too much. I like the Topping DX9 sound quite a bit more. To me, it's cleaner and a typical sound that I get from Topping, which I've done 90% of my testing on all of my audio products on my old A90D and D90SE. This, to me, performs comparably to those units in terms of sound and resolution and the separation soundstage, etc. But to me, the Topping DX9 sounds even cleaner than that combination, and I'm enjoying it a lot, not only for gaming, but for juicing up my best headphones that I have, or my most power-hungry headphones that I have, including the HE1000 SE and the Audio-Technica R70X. The R70X, I had plenty of headroom in terms of power, even in the unbalanced 635. So I think there's a ton of headroom in terms of the power that you get out of this unit. I'll throw up the spec sheet because obviously that's important for you to know if you can power and juice the power-hungry headphones that you might own. Again, the sound that I got out of the Topping DX9 on the HE1000 SE and the R70X was absolutely beautiful. And my best IEMs right now in terms of resolution and what I'm enjoying, the 64 audio Volurs. This unit handles everything so beautifully with a really nice resolving sound, great depth, a good sound stage, and noticeable separation and error in between the notes of what you would expect in great micro detail. For this unit, again, I think it's comparable to the level I remember for my A90D and D90SE, but I think it's a little bit better in terms of cleanliness in between notes, a little bit more air. And that's just going off memory. I haven't A and B tested them because I no longer have my A90D and D90SE. I think all of my videos in the past 5 or 6 videos or so have all been on the Topping DX9. All of the gameplay clips that you see are on the Topping DX9, and it performs like an animal in game. I have, again, beautiful stage, beautiful imaging. Everything sounds fantastic, and I get a really nice level of micro detail. Again, the filter that I used is the Filter 2. That was what I just felt was best for me in terms of the games that I'm playing. But just an absolute powerhouse for any enthusiast looking for the most out of their very expensive IEMs or very expensive headphones. It is an absolutely beautiful unit. I will not be taking this off my desk for a very long time. Again, just the mixture of the aesthetic, the performance, and that beautiful sound, that beautiful topping sound that I'm used to from the history of all of my testing on the D90SE and the A90D. I absolutely love this unit. So guys, that is it for the closer look with my DX9. I absolutely love this thing between the aesthetic, the performance, and just that overall topping sound that I've kind of grown with while testing IEMs and headphones on this channel. I absolutely love this unit. I just think it's pretty stunning and checks all the boxes. It's a very fitting unit for me. I can't necessarily say it's the best kilo buck all-in-one because I haven't tried a whole lot. Again, the closest thing in price to this that I've tried is the Ayune S9C. I do have a FiiO K9 Pro on the way that I can kind of A and B test and compare the differences between these two units. And I'll definitely update you guys either in a Twitter post or in a video review. But overall, again, I absolutely love this thing. For gaming, I think you guys are fine if you're on cheaper IEMs or headphones that don't require a lot of juice. Certainly, you can get a lot out of the SMSL DO400. You can get a lot out of a Topping DX3 Pro Plus. For me, running the 64 audio Volurs, the HE1000 SE, I want to get the most out of those items and those units, and going up in terms of quality of power and quality of DAC chips and things like that, there are gains to be had. Soundstage, depth, air, separation, etc. You do get a few gains, but in terms of competitive gaming, again, you get a lot out of those units, so don't feel too much FOMO or anything like that. But again, for me, running 64 audio Volurs, I want to get the most out of my items. I want that resolution. I want all of that extra richness that I can get with a premium amp DAC, and I feel like I've done that here with the Topping DX9. So guys, that is it for this one. I hope it helped. If it did, please leave a sub to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace.